Okay student, today we are going to start with the question number 15, page number 84. Page number 84, question number 15. With the consideration of the following trial balance and the adjustment of Harsh and Yesha, prepare the final account for the year ending on 31st-3/2017 of the firm. So student, they have given here the trial balance, debit and credit balance combinedly and adjustment entry. First we are going to see all the adjustment entry here. First adjustment entry is a closing stock of rupees 10,000, out of which 50% has no market value. It means 50% of this is no market value. So that is 5,000. It means the closing stock value is only 5,000. Because 50% 5,000 has no value. So deduct here 5,000. So remaining will be 5,000 only. And we always write the lesser value of the closing stock. So we are going to take 5,000 as a closing stock because 50% has no value. Two effect you are going to give for the closing stock. Closing stock you are going to write in the trading account. Closing stock 5,000. And second effect you are going to give in the balance sheet. You are going to give in the balance sheet asset side closing stock. Closing stock 5,000. Now we are going to see the second adjustment entry. The second adjustment entry here is legal charges included of legal charges of building purchase 4,000. Student, it was a legal charges of building. So building legal charges should be added in building. But instead of adding in the building, they have included in the legal charge. So you are going to deduct from the legal charges which is there in the trial balance. If you will see, here is the legal charge. See, legal charges. So value is 65,000. Clear? So in this legal charge of 4,000 is included. So you have to deduct that. And this 4,000 you have to add in the building charges. Clear? Afterwards you are going to provide a depreciation 5% on building. So we are going to do this two adjustment entry. First you are going to deduct this 4,000 from the legal charges. You are going to add in the building. And then afterwards you are going to provide 5% depreciation of building. So let us see how to do. First I am going to write the legal charges. Legal charges are going to show here. Two legal charges 6,500, and you have to deduct that 4,000 which was actually legal charges of building. Legal charges of building. So outer column you are going to write 2,500. And now move towards the asset side. So asset you are going to write here building. Building, that is 46,000 given in the trial balance. And you are going to add this 4,000 here now. Legal charges of building 4,000. So now it is a 50,000. And afterwards you are going to calculate depreciation which is given in the adjustment, that you have to calculate 5% depreciation on it, 2,500. Deduct and write in the outer column. Now again this depreciation entry is of adjustment, so you are going to give second effect in the profit and loss to depreciation. To depreciation of building, that is 2,500. Clear? So we have given depreciation entry also. Now the next adjustment entry here is provide 5% bad debt reserve on debtors. So first you are going to find debtors in the trial balance. So you will see students here receivable and payables world is given. So debit side balance is your debtors, which is a receivable, and credit balance is your payable, that is your creditors. So both this balance you are going to show here. This is asset, debtors, and this is creditors. So let us write here debtors, debtors, or receivable word also you can use, 31,000. Afterward minus BDR, that is a 5%. So 5% of this is 1,550. 1,550. You deduct and write in the outer column. Clear? So now you are going to give this second effect for this bad debt reserve. Come to the P&L account now. Move towards the P&L account. So P&L account you are going to write here 2 bad debt of trial balance. So trial balance bad debt is given in the trial balance 1500. And you are going to add this BDR of adjustment. BDR of adjustment. So you will get 3050. Afterwards, in the trial balance only they have given BDR of trial balance, which is given in the question. In the trial balance you will see, so that you are going to deduct, that is 2000 BDR. They have given here BDR 2000. You are going to deduct and you are going to write in the outer column 1050. Clear? So we have completed BDR adjustment also. Now we are going to see provide depreciation 10% on furniture and 5% on building. So building we have already done. We are going to see for the furniture. See, in the trial balance, student, you will see furniture value is given, and they have given a furniture as a 3000, and they have also given the depreciation of furniture 300. See here, depreciation of furniture 300. So first to add this 300 in this 3000, and then you find a 10% of that. So let us start here. In the balance sheet you are going to write furniture is given 3000. Now you add this depreciation 3, so it is now 3300. Now calculate 10% depreciation which you are going to deduct, that is 330, and deduct and show in the outer column. Clear? And this depreciation entry you are going to give in the profit and loss here as a depreciation 2, depreciation of furniture. This is 2500, you can write outer, and 330 also you can write outer. You can add and also show, you can show it directly also. Now your last adjustment entry here is 1/3 share of the patent and the trademark is to be written off. 1/3 share of the patent and the trademark is to be written off. Now see a student, in the trial balance patent is 27, and if you are divided 1/3, so that is 900, which you have to written off. So write this 2700 first in the balance sheet. Trademark, patent and trademark. Clear? That is 2700, and after that you have to deduct written off value, that is 900, and outer column you are going to show 1800, and this written off value you have to give the second effect. You are going to write here 2 written off patent and trademark 900. So 2 effect we have given. Now we have completed all the adjustment entry, students. Now we are going to see the trial balance. Shift towards the trial balance. First they have given the drawing and capital. Debit balance is your drawing. So write on the debit side 2 drawing, that is 5000 and 2500. And they have given the capital this side by balance, brought down 35,000 and 15,000. Clear? So they have given this partners capital balance. Second is a goodwill. So goodwill you are going to write here. The balance sheet goodwill is 5,000. Afterwards patent and trademark we have done. Receivable we have done, but payables is still left. So you are going to write here payables 25,000. Afterward, accounts of goods. Accounts of goods means, student, it is a purchase and sell. Debit balance is your purchase and the credit balance is your sales. So here you are going to write purchase. So purchase is 40,000. So 40,000. Clear? And sales is 89250. Now there is a machine. So machine you are going to write on the asset side. Machine 15,000. Afterwards opening stock you are going to write here. Actually that was your first item. So I will write here opening stock. You have to write it first, student, and closing stock at the end. Keep in mind. Now the furniture we have given goods return. Now goods return, credit goods return you are going to minus from the purchase. That is a purchase return. And the debit goods return you are going to minus as a sales return. 7,500. Clear? So this we have seen. Now the next is a wages. So wages you are going to write here to wages 4,000. Afterwards they have given depreciation of furniture. We have done stationery and printing. To stationery and printing, that is stationery and printing is 1550. Afterwards building entry we have passed, legal charges entry we have passed, legal entry also we have passed. Now cash balance. So cash you are going to write on the asset side, cash 300. Railway freight you are going to write here to railway freight trading account. You are going to write in the trading account, student, 600. Now insurance premium in the P&L account to insurance premium 1150. Now bills. So bills receivable and bills payable. Bills receivable, debit balance on the debit side, bills payable, credit balance on the credit side. Next is an postage expense. So postage expense also you are going to write in the P&L account to postage expense 2000. Now bad debt and bad debt reserve entry we have already passed here. Bad debt and bad debt reserve we have deducted. Now discount. So one is a debit and second is a credit balance. So debit balance you are going to write on the debit side of the P&L account, which is your discount allowed, and credit balance is your income. So you are going to write here on the credit side discount received, that is 1500. Now stamp on hand. Student, stamp on hand means it is a stock, closing stock. So all the closing stock entry you are going to write here. If it is in the trial balance, it is a stock of stamp, that is a stamp on hand, you can write it, stamp on hand. So stamp on hand is 150. And it is bad debt return on the credit side. So bad debt return you are going to write in the P&L credit side by bad debts return, means you have received, this is your income. Clear? And last is your 12% HDFC loan. So loan you are going to write on the liability side. And if you are going to calculate the interest 12% for 6 months, because not 6 months, for 9 months, because they have given the date here 7. So you are going to count the interest from the 7th month, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, means 9 months 12%. So you will get interest, which is your outstanding interest on loan of HDFC. Interest on loan of HDFC, that is your 900. And the second effect I am going to give here in the P&L account to interest on loan of HDFC. Clear? 900. So now most probably we have passed all the entries. Let us close the account now, students. So you will close the account, you will get the total here, and you are going to find the balance. Here the balance will be, the GP will be 41,152 GP. Clear? Now you are going to transfer this here as by gross profit 41150. Now you are going to add this side. You will get 43,900 and you will get a balance net profit, which will be your 30270, which you are going to transfer here as by net profit 30270, and which is known as your divisible profit also, divisible profit, which you are going to distribute in the ratio 1:1. So Harsh and Yesha. Harsh will get this much, 15135. This is your total. 30270. Put the total. 30270. Your total 30270. Now this 2 is transferred to the partner's capital account. So we're going to transfer here this by divisible profit. 15135. 15135. Total it, and after doing the total you will get the balance here as 2 balance 451. You will get here the balance. Clear, students? Clear? Now this balance you are going to write here in the balance sheet. Harsh capital of Harsh. So Harsh capital is 45135 and Yesha's 27635. Clear? Now you are going to total this entry here. Put the total. Okay student, now we have completed this sum. Complete this sum in your notebook, try it by yourself and then check it whether it is right or not. I am sending the clip also of this sum.